Please be advised of the disclaimers.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Pinnacle Trading here. So I'm going to talk about two big swing trades that we had in the chat room that I called out. First is going to be UGAZ, second is going to be AAL, and we're going to go over the analysis on how I called out the trade and why it was a huge win. UGAZ is going to be the biggest swing trade in my trading history so far. So again, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to be notified. Let's jump into it. So UGAZ trade, let me show you the win on that one. Had a nice solid trade from all the way from 11s, 12s, all the way up to about 21, 22 area. So let's go over this trade. So what happened when I called it out initially, it was all the way up here. This was about, let's see, August 2nd. So that was about a month trade on this one, and we had a nice ride up. So August 2nd was my initial trade, initial alert on this at looking for it to break below 13, enter, so entered at 12.93, initial entry right there. What happened? It fell a little bit more, all the way down to 11s. I added a ton more, and then it came back up again and added more to my position. So from there on, I was pretty much full in. This was in my small trading account, so I went all in on this trade. I saw a solid setup, and what happened from there on, it kept going up and up after every report. So let's jump into the chart on this one. So when I called it out initially, August 2nd, so let's jump into a bigger chart on this one. August 2nd is going to be all the way out here. So what happened? It was up at about 13 or so, and was looking for the breakdown from the 13, and it did come down from there. And what happened? Went all the way down to 10.79. From there, it just started bouncing up, gained momentum, and I saw this MACD curling up. So why did I call this play out? How did I see it forming? Basically, if you zoom in on this chart right over here, you can see that MACD is curling back up. It's getting buying momentum. It couldn't break over that resistance. What happened? We headed into August, into September. That's when UGAZ usually flies up, gains momentum, and makes a nice rally up, which is what we see here. So as soon as I started seeing the MACD go up, as I saw this big volume come in, I saw buyers come in, shaking out weak hands, people taking profit prematurely. What happened from there on, the strong hands stayed in, like I did, and that's where it just started flying from there on. So I added to my position. My average was about 12.96 if I remember correctly. And what happened from there on, it just kept going up, and it held over this blue line, which is a 50 SMA, and over the 200 SMAs. As soon as we saw a big break over that MACD crossover, we saw a break over 50 and 200 SMA. We saw a huge bullish run all the way from there. So I took initial profits right at around here 17.7, and then next I took profits on the 20 break, so about 20.5, and then 21, and then I have about 5% of my initial position left on this trade. So let's jump back into alerts. So I stayed in the trade all the way there, and as soon as it hit about 17, it kept going up, and I went on vacation, so I took profits at 17.72 right here, and then I took more profits right here at 20.24, and then I sold more at 21.8, and that was actually yesterday. So that's it. It's a little bit more than a month on this swing trade. At about 75% return on this big trade, and I'm still in the trade, 5% from my initial position. So if you guys took this trade, or if you want to get more live alerts like these, make sure to head over to pinnacletrading.us. That's a website. Scroll all the way down to get the access to the chat room, completely free. All these alerts, I made them free now. No more membership, so we can join now, or click the link in the description to join. And the next trade I'm going to talk about is going to be AAL. That's American Airlines. Swing trade on this one. So I'm going to have to scroll back and find this trade where I called it out. But looking at this, pretty much the estimated price points where I called it out. So initial entry on this one was about 26.5. So what did I see on the big chart? So if we zoom out on this, we see solid support right here. Every time it hits that 25 area or so, it seems to be bouncing up. So it makes a reversal to that 50, 200 SMA, gets rejected, and comes back down. So that's what I saw on this. I saw MACD coming down and slowly curling back up as well. And whenever it hits that below 30, that's the RSI, I saw it oversold and makes a nice bounce back over that 9 EMA. So what happened on this one? So if we zoom in, call the initial entry alert about 26.5. Remember, that's my average. That was all the way right over here. And what happened? It fell a little bit more. Markets fell with it as well, so I wasn't too worried. And that's where it was oversold. Whenever the stock comes down, it usually makes it another secondary sell-off, which you see right here. And that's where it started going up. So I added more to my position, averaged down a little bit more. What happened? Boom, the next couple days, got huge volume on this bar right here and crossed over the 9 EMA, stayed over, and that's it, it rode up. So let me zoom in on this one. So I took my average at about 26.5, and when I saw the 28 break right here, I took profits, and then I took a little bit more at 28.5 and ran up all the way to 29.12. So that's average was from 26.5 on the alert all the way up to 29, so about $2.50 move on this one. And I do see this going to 30, maybe even 32 by December, but I got out of this a little bit early because I don't really trust the markets right now. But that's my swing, 2 big swing trades that I had within the past month and paid off very nicely. So if you want to get more alerts like these, again, head over to pinnacletrading.us, scroll down to join the chat room. If you are interested in learning how I trade these techniques and how I find these, make sure to join the mentorship plan where I teach you live one-to-one how to trade from basics to advanced strategies. So again, if this video helped you out, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified. And make sure to join the chat room using the link in the description or from the website to stay updated on live trade alerts. We'll do not only trade alerts like these, I have a separate natural gas section, we have options, we do swing trade on stocks, day trades, and even long-term investing, which many other people they don't do. So again, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and hope you all have a great week.